Cool. What was the inspiration behind the little dude?
Okay, so the point behind it was this. We wanted to build a pedal platform amp because we built the G3 and the G4 pedals this year. And later on in the year, we will do the G2 pedal. And what those are, because I don't know if you know the backstory, but they're actually the generator, like G2 will be the second channel from the generator 120.
Okay.
G3 is the purple channel, which is the third channel. G4 is the red channel, which is why they're G3 and G4.
Cool. And that's why the colors they are, right?
Yes, but we can't make a G1 pedal because it's just a clean channel.
Right.
So, I mean, we could do just a straight up clean preamp, but why?
Yeah.
So instead, we developed the D20, which the reason it's called the D is because we took the clean channel from our Dynamis series of amps. So you're familiar with our generator, but not the Dynamis. Yes.
Dude, this color is rad, by the way. Oh my god.
It's fun.
It's good. I like super obnoxious stuff. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one up top just reminds me of a pumpkin, like all day, especially like when you turn it to green. Like
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, this one, and it's going to sound like an insult, and I hope it doesn't, but this color scheme and the way it is reminds me of the Line 6 Flextone series.
Okay, I completely understand that because I had a Flextone too when I was a kid.
All right, embarrassing story. Ready?
Yeah.
I traded a 2203 JCM 800 50-watt single channel for a Flextone.
Okay.
In my youth.
So
it's embarrassing shit ever.
You and I are pretty much the same because I sold a 70s 212 JCM 800. I don't know what series it was.
We're the worst people in existence.
That I bought for $400 Canadian, which is like $6 US. And I sold it because I wanted the Flextone because it had all these great built-in effects.
They were the worst.
They were not good.
And I used to always just like set it one way. It was like everything,
everything on.
I brought it to a sound engineer for like my first studio session. He's like, "Dude, this sounds like fucking trash." I was like, "What are you talking about? It sounds like look at all the bass."
Yeah, look at it. It's awesome. It's got delay built into the amp.
Oh my god, dude, it's so
because the delay pedal is $300 and this amp was $400.
But anyway, sorry. Aside from that,
so
continue.
So the Dynamis is kind of our like clean bluesy amps, like stuff that we built mainly for the Nashville market.
Oh, cool.
And for country and that. So the D20 is a 20-watt Dynamis clean channel, and the reason we chose the Dynamis over the generator is because the Dynamis is a better pedal platform amp. So, and the point of this was we wanted to make it so that kids that were in a position that they couldn't necessarily fork out, you know, $2,800 for a generator 120, could kind of piece together a version like it or build a fly rig, you know, version of it using pedals and a clean channel amp.
Cool.
And we have a great relationship with Two Notes because I work with Two Notes, and they had the torpedo embedded technology, and Guillaume offered it up to us that we could build it in. So it's built into here, so you can take a direct signal out. On the front, you can select from 6 different virtual cabinets.
Nice. And what are those like ranging from like a certain vibe to? Are they like labeled, or
it's
just like
so you know Wall of Sound?
Yeah.
You load, it's not analog, it's digital. So you can load any of the digital cabs, or you can load a standalone IR into the unit, and you can either listen back through headphones or send it out the back through the XLR out and into your DAW.
Yeah, pretty slick.
So great little feature set for like home recording, or for guys that. Okay, the market that you mainly play in, Kevin. So the church market, Yeah. So for when you're doing Sunday morning worship, and they want silent stage and clean stage, you can just have this little thing tucked off to the side, and they can take the direct signal.
For Dillinger, those were great because we had cabs with mics, and those mics would never stay there. They would always get knocked off. So like that would be awesome.
Yeah, cool. And you do have a through on here so that you can use your cab for reference. So you can still send a signal direct to front of house using the virtual cabinet on it.
That's cool, man.
And if you use like an RJM or like, you know, a gate rig or any of those MIDI switching pedal things that I can never understand, you can use MIDI to trigger and change the virtual cabinet or IR that you're using. So if you wanted like, you know, your Marshall in a box pedal with a, you know, with a 1968 style cabinet, and then you wanted to step on like the G3 and have like some, you know, huge V30 cabinet, you can do that and have it change on the fly if you're using a MIDI switcher like that. So.
All that in that little box. That's pretty wild, man. And so what's the power section? Is that EL84s? Or?
Nope, 2 6 V6s.
Oh, cool.
And preamp section is 2 12AX7s.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Has an effects loop. Yeah.
Should we turn it around and look at it?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that's too
irritating. We can try.
There you go. Oh man, that thing is crammed. Cool. Yes. All right, so you got MIDI, you got the USB, you got bias test. That's great. Look at all that the goodies. Ohm selection.
Yeah.
Wait, is there no 16 on that one?
An 016?
Is there no 16?
No, there's not. So
okay.
it's either 4 or 8.
So Mesa does the same thing, and Tim was at Mesa. It was just like it doesn't matter if you run 16 ohm cab. It's not like a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same thing, and you have like an internal load as well or speaker. So no matter what, by default, if you unplug the speaker cabinet, the load box will kick in. But you can turn it on and off if you want.
Yeah,
I don't know in what situation you would want to turn it off.
Right.
Like,
but that's really cool, man. I at my place we have a rehearsal studio too, and like dudes are fucking idiots, and they would just like they will turn on a head and crank it. Like, why am I not getting sound? It's because the last band unplugged the cabinet. Speaker. Yeah, that's really cool though. Awesome.
And then you blow output transformers, and everybody's super
pricey.
happy.
It's pricey.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
It's more than the cost of the rehearsal for sure.
And the best thing is light. It's 9 pounds.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, that's pretty dope.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is. You know, as having sex with a woman.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's like it's awesome. And it's got a headphone output on the front.
Yep.
That's pretty nice. Do you have plans to incorporate this kind of tech in any of the big boys anytime, or is that's not even on the horizon right now?
The problem that we have with that is there was a generator series, and then we did what are called generator MK2s. Which that's when we moved to like selectable wattage, and the heads got slightly smaller. So depending on
are any of those here or are those not?
Yeah, all of the we don't produce the MK1s anymore.
Okay. So they're just all
they're all wattage selectable, and the problem that we have is we don't really like the idea of doing an MK3 because then everybody who has MK1, MK2, exactly. So I won't say no, but I will say it's currently not at all.
Well, it's cool because it's exclusive to that at least.
Yes, yeah. The other great thing about this, for anybody who wants to know, the street price is $1,200 map. So it's also compared to our other amps. I mean, our other amps start at like $1,800.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's great for all that stuff, all that tech in there.
Yeah. So we wanted something that was going to be really nice and affordable. So why don't you play? And
cool. I can just
I'll show
smash on some chords if you want to move some knobs or whatever.
Yeah, I will.
So that's just the two 12AX7s, right? And then you kind of load it up with one of these bad things, right?
So now let's try that.
Okay.